Right, well, good morning. It is Friday morning. It's the beginning of March. Can't remember what date, but we've got lovely Lorna here and Safina, and I'm really grateful that you've got up early for this session. And we've got Danny the cat, and presumably there's some other creatures in other people's homes. So just welcome, just tune into yourself, just hands on your heart space, and let's just breathe into your belly, your ribs, your chest, exhaling. Chest, ribs, belly. And it's really nice to start practice with breathing because that's how we get more energy, is through the breath. So just one more, belly, ribs, chest, just tune into what your intention is today. And then let's just go into heart to sky, heart to the earth. So just leaning, just bending forwards, bring your heart to the earth, breathing in, bringing your heart up to the sky, opening up the arms, exhaling, letting go of anything that no longer serves you. Inhaling, open the chest, exhaling, squeezing out any stale air. Breathing in, opening up to expansion, opening up to a new day, exhaling. Just pause the breath at the end of the inhale. Exhaling, squeeze the air out, tuck your tailbone under, bring your chin to your chest. Breathing in, belly, ribs, chest. Pause at the end of the inhale. Exhaling. Just one more. Pause in the breath. That just helps to reset the sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous systems. And let's carry on with that breathing pattern. We'll go into Buddha holds up the earth. So knees are a little bit bent, feet fairly wide. Inhaling, bringing energy up, belly, ribs, chest. Spiral the arms all the way up to the sky. Pause at the end of the inhale and then just bring energy down. Shine it into the lungs and then back up towards your face again. Inhaling, belly, ribs, chest. Slightly straighten the legs as you come up. Spread your thumb and first finger away from each other. Exhaling back down. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest. Pause the breath at the end of your inhale. Exhaling. Chest, ribs, belly. Pause the breath at the end of the exhale. Just do that a couple more times in your own time. If you float your hands back up again, and we're going to leave one hand up at the top. So if you keep your right hand facing upwards, float your left hand down, push your hands away from each other, just do a little bit of a side stretch, breathing in. Exhale, you're like a little coiled up spring or an elastic band coming back to center. Inhale, push your hands away the opposite way. So you've got one palm up towards the sky, one palm up down towards the earth. And keep your hips facing forward. So you're just opening up the sides of the rib cage, the chest, helping you to take a deeper breath in. And if you can look up at the top hand as long as that doesn't hurt your neck. Just do it once more each way. And then this time bring the top hand behind you and the other hand, the downward hand in front of you, spiraling, pushing your arms away from each other, straighten your legs. Inhale back to the center and then bring your hand across your face and we're wringing out the energy. It's called wringing out. Inhale in and exhale. Inhale back to the center. Exhale. exhale it. And imagine that you're sort of wringing out chi from the inside of your body to the outside. And just turn as far as is comfortable for you. Let's just do that once more each way. Back to the centre, and we'll just do a little bit of clearing. We'll do a drop in the post. So just bring your hands into loose fists above your head. If you can, come up onto your toes. Inhaling, drop in the post, exhaling, knock down onto your heels, and then take the arms out to the side. Breathing in. Now, if it's too much to come onto your toes, that just feels like too much effort today. You can just come up, bend, and straighten your legs. However, if you do this for about a minute or two, it's really good to clear out sort of resentment, agitation rather, sort of these kind of livery emotions that we might be feeling a bit more at the moment with the spring energy starting to rise. So really inhaling, exhaling, releasing into the earth, and we're kind of knocking energy into the bones of the body. Just imagine the energy going, any negative energy being cleared down your arms, through your fingertips, into the earth. Just one more, and then close your eyes. Go inside, just notice how you feel. It can be quite an energetic one, quite clearing. Just take a couple of deep belly breaths. Just notice how you're feeling now, how your energy is. Oh, shake out your arms a little bit. Let's go into powerful dragon. With this one, place one leg forward. So you might take your right leg forward and you're up onto the toes of the back leg. And our hands are going to be pushing forwards and backwards. Forwards and backwards. I'll show you from the side as well. So it's quite, you can lengthen or have a wider or a lesser stance. So just get yourself comfortable. So if you take your arm forward, breathing in, and then exhaling, swapping the arms around. So just sort of focusing on your intention. It's a powerful exercise, building up energy in the body. So thinking about that intention that you set earlier, or maybe it's changing a little bit. And then let's swap legs or stay the same side. So just sending the other leg back and take the opposite hand forwards. The other hand palm up at the waist, breathing in. And then we'll swap. Inhaling, exhaling. You can sink a bit lower if you like to work your legs a bit harder, but you don't have to. You can come up more. Just one more in each side, and then just back to the centre again. Let's fly, breathing in, flying, coming up, exhaling down. If you're comfortable, coming up onto your toes as well. So sort of really expanding into the lungs. You've got to be really focused in your mind as you come onto your toes. Bending the knees. Inhaling, lift up the heels, straightening the legs, flying with your arms and back down again. Breathing in and out through your nose. Big long inhale, big exhale. Breathing into your belly, your ribs, your chest. And then float one hand in front, the other hand behind, sort of turn to the back hand. Bring the back hand up and over the side of the head and then just slide it above the forearm. Turn the palm, take the other palm behind you, breathing in. Exhaling as the arm circles above the side of the head, turning the palms, breathing in, exhaling. This is called repulse the monkey. It helps us to sort of let go of overthinking, helps to calm the mind. Palms up towards the universe, reminding us to connect with the universal mind, sort of connecting with space, with freedom. And then the arms, just connecting with the heart meridians in the forearms. And this just helps to dispel any sort of negative or heavy emotions that might be on the heart. Breathing in, straightening the legs, breathing out, coming back to centre and bending the knees. Breathing in, expand to the infinite mind, infinite potentials and possibilities, widening your perspective. Let's just do one more each side. Now I'm just going to show you a new one called Parting the Horse's Mane. If you were to take your left palm to your right hip, turn slightly towards your left, right palm comes over, like forming like a ball of energy. And then you separate your hands, so the lower hand comes forwards on a diagonal so that the arm is out in front of you. And then this arm does a circle behind, whilst the other hand turns across the face. And then they meet. The hand that's across the face is now uppermost at the hip, and the circling hand from the back sits on top. And then we part the horse's mane. Inhaling, circle one hand behind, the other hand comes in front, and then we part the horse's mane. I'm just going to keep doing it because it takes quite a lot of brain training to do this exercise, so just trust that you're going to get this. There's a slight turn, there's an expansion on a diagonal line, and then we do these circling movements which are more yin based. And then we do these linear yang-based movements. The arms straight out in front, and then the hand circles around, one hand in front of the face, the other hand behind, making a little ball. Inhaling, exhaling. So it's really good for that sort of right-left brain connection. But it's also sort of helping to balance the yin and yang energies of the body. Breathing in, breathing out. And we're sort of aiming the hand towards the hip. So there's this sort of connection with the shoulders and the hips. Inhale, exhale. I hope that you're feeling all right with this one, and I'm just sort of mirroring the movement. Trust that you'll get it. You will get it eventually. Really good, sort of helping us to be in the present moment. Little ball of energy at the hip, turning, and then you come to the center, breathing in. Exhale, front hand circles behind, the back hand circles in front. And then we form a little ball of energy at the side, parting the horse's mane, inhaling, drop the top hand down, backhand circles in front of the face, is now uppermost at the hip, other hand makes a little circle on top, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. Brilliant. Let's just open up the hands, connect with the universe above, the earth below, just taking a breath in your belly. Feel the universe above you, the earth below you. Bring the top hand back and down. The other hand circles across the face. Part the horse's mane. Connect the upper hand with the earth, with the heavens rather, the lower hand with the earth, just breathing in, feeling the connection in your palms, breathing into your belly. Deep belly breath. Let's do deer walking that we did last time. So you make your little antlers, so you've got your middle and ring fingers tucked in, and then you've got the other three fingers facing up towards the sky. If you put your right leg forwards, left leg behind, and then we're going to open up the chest. So we inhale, bring the chest forwards, bend the front leg, exhale, you make a little hoof, so you touch all your fingers together against the thumb, bend the wrist, chin to the chest, tuck your tailbone under, bend the back leg, and then shift the weight onto the front leg, bring the chest forwards, bring your antlers to your shoulders, exhaling down, inhaling forwards, exhaling down. Show you from the side as well. So the arms are at sort of shoulder height as you come forward. The fingertips are in line with the shoulders. Then as you bend down, your forearms are in line with the shoulders. There's quite a strengthening one for the legs as well. There's a little bend on the front knee, and then a bend on the back knee. Come back to the centre, and then if we swap sides, so you just got your antlers again. So bringing the chest forwards, so middle finger and ring finger tucked in. And you can shift the distance between the two legs just to make it more comfortable. Just one more. Very last one, pulling the gossamer thread, touching your thumb and first finger together, floating the hands up. Now touch your thumb and middle finger together, push the hands forward, sink the chest. Now touch your thumb and ring finger together, bringing the hands back. And now touch your thumb and little finger together, push the hands out to the sides. Touch all the fingers against your thumb, bring the hands in, open the hands and the hands float down. Floating forwards, thumb and first finger. touching the thumb and second finger, sink the chest. Thumb and ring finger, energy back to the heart. Thumb and little finger, expanding out. All the fingers touching the thumb. Breathing in, exhaling down. Thumb and first finger. Middle finger, sink the chest. Ring finger and thumb. Little finger out to the sides. All the fingers touching the thumb. So this is called pulling the gossamer thread, just reminding us that there's this invisible web of energy all around us, and this is just allowing us to sort of pull in what it is we need. Now all the fingers touch. Let go of that you don't need. And this sort of working the fingers and the brain in this way is a really good way to sort of train the brain, really sort of brain gymnastics. Let's just do it a couple more times. So thumb and first finger, breathing in. Thumb and middle finger, sink the chest, breathing out. Ring finger, breathing in. Little finger going out. All the fingers. And out. Let's do it once more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let's just pull down the heavens just to center our energy. Just imagine that you're smoothing out all the creases, any creases in your energy system. Pulling up the earth energy, bringing down the sky or universe energy, and just calming and harmonizing the mind, the heart, the body. And in Qigong, we sort of work on the meridian system as they do in acupuncture and shiatsu. And we're just sort of smoothing out the energy lines of the body. And bringing all the energy back to our centre. And if our centre is full, then we've got enough energy to go through our days. It helps our mind to be clear, our hearts to be calm. And if you're ever sort of feeling like you've got a lot of energy still in your head, you can use the he sound. It helps with calming the mind. It can help if you don't sleep well. Perhaps making this sound about 20 times before you go to sleep, and perhaps even doing this exercise, this pulling down the heavens. But during the day, it can just help to sort of calm everything down. It's a healing sound for the triple heater or triple warmer meridian. Just slowing it down, 3 more deep breaths. Pulling up the earth energy, pulling down the heaven energy. And just bring your feet together. Just place your palms over your centre. Just notice how you're feeling now. Check in with yourself. How are you on all levels? Physically, mentally, emotionally, perhaps your spiritual connection. And just breathing in gratitude for something in your body. What's working well today? And then just placing your hands in prayer position, breathing in gratitude. And let's just send out some unconditional love to people who might need it today, out into the world. Breathing in gratitude, breathing out unconditional love, or it might be compassion, love, peace. And you might want to stand in that position for as long as you feel you'd like to, or during the day, just breathing in gratitude for yourself, compassion out into the world. And I wish you all a beautiful week, and see you soon. Lots of love. Bye bye.